All right, welcome race fans. We're back here at Daytona International Speedway. And that's right, we're going to bring here to you the home nets hosting Cup Series for the Gofastracing.com here tonight with the Gofastracing Cup Series here tonight. Bringing it live here at Daytona International Speedway, the super speedway here. I call it the epicenter, man, of NASCAR and all the things of NASCAR and great racing down here. Nice facility here. We're going to see a lot of cup racing here as these guys are in the middle of practice. Well, as I'm Joe White, I'm up here in the booth as always, and I'm accompanied by Tim McBriar. Tim, how you doing?
Doing all right, Joe. How are you doing tonight?
Doing wonderful, man. I'll tell you what, we're about to see some fantastic racing here tonight as these boys are about to put it down here at the super speedway of a Daytona International Speedway, that is. Storm around this place. Well, new league, some new faces here on Saturday. And we got us a long series here, about 30-some races, full Cup Series here. Tim, what do you think?
Man, that's great, Joe. But you know what? It's beautiful down here tonight, ain't it?
We're just getting pumped up with all this stuff we're about to see out here.
Yes, we are, Joe. I'm enjoying every second of it.
Absolutely. Well, I know you've been feeling a little under the weather here lately, but it's good that you're feeling back good.
Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better, Joe. I've been sleeping a lot, trying to get that old junk off of me, you know.
Absolutely. I want to tell you what, right now we're in the middle of some practice going on. As we watch these boys here, we're from Daytona International Speedway here live. As let's watch these guys, man, storm around this place. As you can see, the mighty cup machines. That's right, I call them the monster machines out here. And want to appreciate everybody tuning in. And what's going on, Abbott? Is this the race late afternoon? I'm not sure if it's late afternoon or not. But I tell you what we can do. Let's get some race info up here. There you go. We got the track weather, 71 degrees, 97 track temp, 14-mile-an-hour wind. So, boy, they're going to have some wind out here to deal with. 2.5-mile circuit around this place at Daytona.
Looks like an afternoon race to me.
All right, there you go. Well, you heard it first. Tim said afternoon. Well, Tim, you know, Daytona brings about it some side-by-side, wheel-to-wheel style action, and we always got to think about it. It's not when, it's not if, it's when the big one will actually happen here.
Oh, no. I tell you what, the big ones are always in the shade. You know it.
No doubt about it. And I'll tell you what, right now, let's see if, what's up, Tom? How you doing? Good to see you, man, joining in here. As folks, like I say, we got some folks filing in, going to watch this one as we're live here tonight on YouTube, Twitch, and oh yeah, iRacing Live here. And these boys are pumped up and excited for that to be showcased on the front side portal of iRacing Live. And Tim, well, I know that should make you excited because this is your first broadcast, and you're on iRacing Live, my friend.
My Lord, that is awesome there, Joe. I appreciate that, man. Everybody, I tell you, that's overwhelming to me.
There you go, man. Hey, I told you, good things, man, come to those who wait and those who are very patient. And I've always thought about that and thought that to myself, you know. So definitely it's going to be an interesting race here. We got a good field of drivers out here to start. Right now we're loading about 25 machines out here are about to do good. And got some guys out there, Tom, Abbas, Gene out there, Gerald's out there. What's up, man? What's going on? Hey, we appreciate it as always. We're about to truck around this place here at Daytona International Speedway. What's up, Josh? Josh, mom. I'm going to say that you're the mom of somebody out here on the track. So let me try to guess. Actually, I don't see a Josh. Wait a minute. Josh Bonwell, Is that who you're pulling for out here? Who you think, Tim?
Yeah, I believe it would be Josh Bonwell.
Yeah, it's the only Josh I see out here, unless it's one of the Johns out there. But hey, I love, you know me, Tim. I love the family members. I love them filing in here. I love seeing them come in and root and pull for the drivers of all these series. And definitely got some new names out here for us. John Morris right now, looking very good, and just a host of other guys out here right now.
Yeah, you know, Skyler said there was some new drivers coming in here this season, so we're getting to meet them there, Joe.
Yep. All right, now let's bring them up here and see who's on the charts as our fast guys out here right now. We're definitely got some good names like what and Skyler. Yeah, there's another one out there. I'm trying to look see if I can't see him. Maybe I can bring him down. Maybe. He said we might be able to move somebody. Let's see if I can't move him down. Nope, can't move yet. So hopefully he'll get us that or straightened out before it's over. And we got confirmation, Tim. That is Josh Bonwell's mom.
That's good. That's good. We're glad to have her.
No doubt about it. So we got everybody filing in here. Definitely going to be awesome. If Skyler's listening out there, we definitely can't move anybody. Maybe we're just going to get a talk in with Skyler. New season, new kicking off, new faces here. Man, just to name all some of the guys out here. John Morris there right now looking like he's at the top spot of the speed charts. If I'm not mistaken, I'm kind of look here right fast. I think he's pretty quick.
By 1 point, Joe.
Yep.
110.
Wow. 100th.
Yeah, 100. Yeah, well, whatever it is.
Yeah, you got
100. Yeah.
Look, how I told my little one when he was doing tents and all, I said, hey, I can help you with that because I know it by racing. I said, anything after the decimal, it's a 10. And then it goes hundreds, thousands, 100,000, just keep going down the line. It's a good deal. But, hey, we got Skyler Allen up here right now, and I hope I said that right. But we got him up here, and we'll let him tell us a little bit about the Gofastracing League presented by Homestead Housing, the Cup Series that we've got so far.
Hey, Joe. Hey, Tim. Thanks again, guys, for stepping in here. I appreciate it. So, Gofastracing League, we're in our second year. This is our first year running a Cup Series. We've got fantastic partners with HomeNet Hosting, and they're running a fantastic promotion here for the 2018 season in the Cup Series. If you look out, the number 30 and the number 40 cars are sponsored by HomeNet Hosting. And if the number 40 car finishes in the top 5 any race this year, any new hosting subscribers to HomeNet Hosting will get 40% off of their first 6 months of a hosting plan. So that's a pretty neat thing to have out there. So, but we just we're a group of guys who really enjoy racing. We got a lot of returning people from last year, a lot of new faces. So it's going to take us a while to kind of juke and jive and get to know everybody, but I think we're in for a great year, man.
No doubt about it. Definitely got a long one here set to sail. I was going to start it off here at the epicenters, what I call it, of NASCAR, Daytona International Speedway. And these guys, man, tonight are definitely going to show us what it's like to take the high banks here at Daytona. Well, hey, I appreciate you guys, man, bringing on OSRN, man, to do the broadcast tonight and coming out here. And also, man, it's a pleasure to be able to put you out there, like I said, on the iRacing Live. We're here live on YouTube and Twitch. I know your driver said they were kind of ecstatic about that. It's always good. And I see we already got some New Zealand guys. SJB out there is from New Zealand.
Yeah. Man, we've got people from all over. We got, that watch and race. It's kind of neat. Sorry about that. It's really neat with the different, ethnicity that you get out here, both on the track and in viewers. So I want to thank you guys for stepping in. I know this deal kind of came together on short notice for us, but definitely appreciate it. So hopefully we put on a good show for you tonight and you guys have fun calling it.
Well, no doubt about it. And definitely one thing you got to think about, Daytona is one of these tracks where you got to be heads up. It's nerve-wracking. Now, for us here in the booth, we love watching it. The viewers out there, they love it. I mean, it's Daytona. Who doesn't? For a driver, though, wow. So maybe what's your plan tonight to get through this field?
Well, my plan is to probably drop back to the back, and I mean, you know, I want to get back into the back of the pack and just kind of hang out and wait. 100 laps, that's 250 miles. It's a long way. So I think that the best bet is to just kind of survive.
And you're right. That sometimes here at the plate tracks, that is the way to do it. Survive, and that's the one thing. And the 07 is the one that Josh is in the car right now there, SJ. But you're right. And I usually say this could be the wild card race. And it could be the start of something great for a season, and obviously it can be the start of something bad. But usually getting past this race, it is a prestigious state. And so I wish you luck out there tonight, Skyler, and all the guys here tonight on Go Fast Racing.
Thanks, man. We appreciate it.
All right, no doubt. Well, Tim, I'll tell you what, that's the man. That's the head guy right there, Go Fast. Good guy there, Skyler. And mash that button.
Yeah.
But now, folks, look, you have to understand. I made Tim get on a push to talk, and I did that so that he would be on push to talk, wouldn't blur it out every time I turned around. So every once in a while he might go a little quiet, but he doesn't mean to. So y'all just have to kind of bear with him.
I was talking to my brother there. One of my nephews died, and he was telling me about it, Joe.
Well, I hate to hear that, man. I tell you what, we'll definitely give a shout out there, and thoughts and prayers to the family members. I always love doing that here at OSRN, man. Online Sim Racing Network. We got some great things going here. You're home for fun and exciting sim racing here live, and it's definitely going to be a thrilling season, and definitely I like giving shout outs to family members, and we'll keep thoughts and prayers out there to them.
I appreciate it, Joe. I didn't mean to miss what y'all were saying, but that was important. My double first cousin lives in Florida, and that's where his boy was living down there. It was his boy that died.
Yeah, no problem. Hey, like I said, I'm always one to definitely give a thoughts and prayers shout out there to anybody and anything as we're here in qualifying. And, maybe some good racing to keep your mind off of it. Get everybody back in the mood here. So we've got a qualifying order out here. These guys, Tim, they're going to do some amazing storming things around here at this 2.5 mile super speedway here at Daytona.
Yes, they are, Joe, and it's going to be awesome to watch, too. Oh, let me add something else there. I didn't know till just a few seconds ago. My first cousin, he flies the blimp over to NASCAR and all of them.
Oh, the blimpy cam. That's right. Well, hey, Tim, we'll get into that when the race gets here because a lot of new faces out there in the chat wise. And folks, I tell you what, if you are new, hit a sub, hit a like, hit a share. If you don't like it, hit a dislike too. But you might be at the wrong place, but I still appreciate you stopping by. But you're going to learn. We've got some unique things here at OSRN and bringing about some definitely awesome and different style of calling some races and all. And Tim brought up the blimp cam. I call it the blimpy cam, and later on you'll hear me talk about that. So that is awesome to hear, Tim.
It was nice for me to hear my first cousin flies that thing. That's what was awesome.
There you go. That is cool. What's up, Gene? How you doing out there, Gene MCS? And Josh Mom. I might get used to that one. Josh Mom out there. She's definitely going to be rooting on that 07 and looking at him all night long. As right now, let's see who's on the top spot here. Looks like Josh Bonwell. Yeah. But a 47.902 time out there over Eric Mitch. I hope I said it. Is that Mick? Mick? Is it Eric Mick or Mitch?
Mick. M-I-C-K-E,
okay.
Mick. Or Mickey.
Mickey, yeah, true. I tell you what, now that's some of the things we'll get used to some of the last names throughout this season. We got a long season, Tim. You ready for some awesome racing?
Oh man, I've been ready. I've got my coffee ready. I got everything ready.
Got your coffee. I'm ready to go. Well, I'll tell you what, Gene, man, I'm doing awesome out here. It's definitely going to be some good racing tonight as these guys are about to storm to the high banks here at Daytona International Speedway. And we're going to get set here to put the bumper to bumper to each other. And these guys are going to go wild here for the Go Fast Racing for the Home Nets Cup Series here tonight. And let's see. All right, got a couple, what's that, EOLs here. Cody and Dudley and James, they're all going to go to the back of the field. They didn't make the pre-race tech. There we go. That's the way we'll put it. So, yeah, EOL, they're going to start in the back.
Eric back there, too.
Yeah, you know, but we talk about that for a little bit here, Tim. Here's the one thing. This is Daytona. I don't want to say that qualifying is not important, but qualifying here is not quite as important as it would be, let's say, like next week when we go to Atlanta or something. You can start from the back and bring this thing to the front.
In 2 laps, you can be at the front.
Absolutely, you can. I mean, if everything goes right, you definitely can drive it straight up to the front side here. As we're getting set here to go green flag racing, folks, tonight we got 25 awesome machines out here to do battle. I call them the monster machines out here. First race of the season here for the Go Fast Racing guys here. New league, new faces, new series here for us here at OSRN. As let's grid these bad boys up here tonight as we go through the gridding order. As the man on pole tonight, Josh Bondwell, putting it on the front row. Eric Mick, who's right there sitting in second. Third place man starting as Michael Trevathan, as we'll just say it like that. Fourth place, Mark. As the fifth place man, John Morris. Sixth place, we're sitting at Joe Birch. Seventh place starting spot, Austin Marone. Eighth place is Rick Mitchell. Starting in ninth place, Jeremy Rigney. And to round out the top 10, Jeff Wubker. Hope I said that one right on that one. So look through the rest of this field. Good group of guys. A lot of new drivers that definitely we're going to get used to as this season goes on. And a lot of familiar names that we're definitely going to learn throughout this whole entire season.
We're going to do that, Joe. That's for sure.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, to tell you what, right now, looks like we've got 25 of some, actually 26 some awesome guys here at the Go Fast Racing League. And these boys are definitely gearing up here to do battle here at the high banks of Daytona International Speedway. Folks, get prepared, get ready, because we're about to go racing here at Daytona. Tim, are you locked in and ready?
I'm locked in and ready there, Joe. I think I got my seatbelts fastened. Yeah, I got them fastened too.
Hey, well, there's nothing wrong with that. As here we go, folks. The pace light's out. The pace car's going to pull off on pit road and let these boys here go to work here tonight. As we're going to definitely see the pace cars bringing them off. As we're going to go shooting around here. You're going to see good luck from the Overtake Motorsports. The 41 and the 14. And I'm going to tell you, with awesome stuff throughout this entire field, we're going to try to get through as many drivers as we can, but you know and I know Daytona, these cars, man, they get together and it's electric from start to finish.
Oh, I'm telling you, we in for a race, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all buckle your seatbelts up tight, or it's going to get down to the nitty-gritty.
And no doubt about it. Well, here we go. Definitely these guys, man, are gearing up. They're going to tighten up, man, those belts on those sim rigs one more time and get up here and get up on the wheel a little bit and get a little antsy if they can and start to take on this high banks of Daytona, the virtual world out here of iracing.com. And it's going to be very interesting to see what happens on the first laps. Most notably with the cup machines, these guys will stay side by side for a little bit, but they'll definitely fan out in a single file after this race gets going.
It'll take them a couple of laps there, get up their speed there, and then they'll start maneuvering.
All right, here we go out of turn 4. We're going back green flag racing here as that pace car is going to take that hard left turn off on pit road and let these machines, I call them the monster machines out here, the cup cars. We're going racing for the first time. First race of the season, green flags in the air. Folks, here we go. We are taking off definitely as these guys head off into turn number 1. Go Fast Racing Cup Series from Daytona International Speedway. As up front right there, you see them going into turn 1. They are stuck side by side.
Oh, I'm at Josh Bonwell.
Absolutely, Josh up front. He takes it to the point. He's got the 2 of Michael glued to his back tailgate. You got to go on back. That high line definitely not working like it needs to. The 7 of Eric's up top as Josh Morris right there on the inside with the 43 machine. You got about 10 machines up top, but here comes that high line trying to push it back to the front and bring it to life on the top groove.
That's the top line up there moving, Joe, and it won't take long for them to get up there.
No, it won't. The biggest thing about it is, though, that inside lane's the place to be. You see cars in the back trying to make a hole to get down low. Can't quite done right now as the 3 machines are up top. As a man out front there, Josh Bondwell in the 07 machine. He's got a lock. He's got he got the 2 machine of Michael. Right now we're seeing a bunch of textbook style drafting. They're about a foot off of each other and hanging on to as they storm around here with lap 2 of 100 in the books. 3 machines up high with a 7 up there of Eric.
Eric Mickey's bringing that top line up with Don Morris.
Yep, he's got 3 machines up there, and then here comes another one. He's got 3 other cars coming up there that are going to try to help him out a little bit.
They're starting to move up.
Yeah, that's right. Looks like the 09 of Jeff Weber is the man up top right there. Is going to try to bring that machine as he trying to bring the high line. And there's a Mountain Dew man. He climbed up there. He's going to try to see if they can get the high line going early. They're going to test the waters. Normally, these guys get fanned out and they go to the low line. But boy, I'll tell you what, the 2 of Michael, he looks like he jumps up high.
Yes, he is, Joe. He's bringing about 4 of them with him, or 5.
Yes, he is. Right now, battle for position right there for 3rd and 4th place. You see it going on. The 3 machines up there, they are trying to bring the high line to life as they are trying to close in. They are within inches and foot upon feet of each other as the top side of the 7 machine, he is coming to the front. Eric Mitch, I'm gonna say it's Mick. We're going to go with Mick until we find out elsewhere. How about, what you think, Tim?
That'd be great, Joe. That'd be great. He's moving, though.
He is, and he's bringing that high line to life with him. He's got help with the 3 machines stuck behind him, but that low line's definitely one line you got to keep in tow. And right now, the 2 machine of Michael, he is stuck right behind the 7 of the 07 of Josh. Josh keeping the low line pretty good so far. As up front, though, you still got them nose to tail. They're in a freight train down low, and a slew of machines out of turn 4 here to complete lap 4 of 100. To cross that line will be lap 5. Up top, though, that 7 machine is holding his own and holding his own pretty well.
And one thing about this track here, Joe, that yellow line is your best friend.
Yes, sir, it is. And right now, you see these guys, man, are definitely doing everything in their power. The top line, though, it's going to fade as the time goes on. He's going to need help up there as this race goes on and on. But he is holding his own, that 7 machine of Eric, as he looks like he's got a little help by about 5 machines back in the back.
You got that Mountain Dew machine coming up there, coming in behind the mare.
Yes, he does. That Mountain Dew. Let me see if I can't get a clock on what number that is back there. That's actually the 11 of Jeremy. Trying to pull it up front, ain't he?
Yeah, that's him. Yeah.
All right. Right now, he's got a host of machines right there behind him, about 5 machines. Now, a little bit off. They're going to have to close the gap up on the draft a little bit if they want to make a run to the front. But the thing about it is that low line right now, it's not closed up upon each other. So that's another thing we're seeing. But up top, look at the 7. He is still muscling that machine up there and has held his own the whole entire start of this race, as he still goes 2 by 2 out of turn 4 right now. He's got help in the form of that 40 machine right there to his back deck lid, trying to push him to the front. They are currently sitting at about the 3rd place spot.
And most of them side by side racing there here last several laps.
They are. The high line's definitely holding its own a little bit as we're getting fanned out on the bottom as they go in single file right now. Man out front, though, that's the 07 of Josh. He is definitely still holding his own with Michael glued to his back deck lid. And the 43 of John Morris right there. As we see the top lane trying to do everything it can as they come back to the super stretch there in the back of Daytona as they come into turn 3. They still will take it side by side, 2 sets wide going into the back here.
Yeah, Josh Bonwell still leading that pack.
Yeah, absolutely. He's out front, definitely leading this one and looking good doing it so far.
He sure is. That number 2 glued to his trunk lid too, though.
Yeah, absolutely. That right there, you know, the 2 machine looking pretty good so far. The 44 or the 40 there, Mark, he is absolutely hanging on strong up high. Will Michael actually try to do anything down up top there or down low and maybe try to scoot up high?
Yeah, that Mountain Dew machine can't get up there, can he?
No, can't get any more.
Well, he dropped down low there, Joe.
Yes, he did.
Boy, that's some close racing, ain't it?
Close racing so far. These guys, man, are definitely putting on a very, very good show.
Jeremy Rigney got down below now. He's on the bottom one down there now. He said, this one here is moving. I'll get down here. Yeah, and he's starting to pass them other ones too. Yeah, Joe, he just ain't got no help up there. He ain't got but 2 more cars. Good racing going on. That's frustrating when you get like that too, Joe. Yeah. It gets frustrating when you get right there and can't go no further. I did tell you I quit racing, didn't I? Yes, I've been watching every move he makes too, buddy. He just can't get no help up there, Joe. He's got to get more help up there before he can move forward. 2 ain't going to get it done. He's doing a good job up there, just 2 machines. Awesome. That number 7 moving up a little bit now. Yes, it is.
And this one's right now, these guys, man, are just kicking around.
You know, the whole field is right up under a blanket there. Have you noticed that? They're just taking their time, being patient, and picking up what they can. It don't take much to get up there if you get some help. You gotta have some help to get up there. Yeah, it's the only one moving right now, that's for sure. Uh-oh, we got one going down below. John, Morris is right there in fourth. Yes, he is. Michael. If they get enough of them up there, there'll be a race. Yep, that Mountain Dew machine dropped back a little bit. There's another one popped up there. Yeah, we got 4 of them up there running. Now he's gonna have to have 5 or 6 cars up there to get him up there though.
Which announcer can't you hear? Oh, I see why you can't hear now. Yeah, I know why you can't hear me now. Hang on a second. Keep talking, Tim.
Yeah, that 41, he's still trying to get up there beside the 2. They just can't get a line started. They just two cars up there ain't gonna get it done. What, with my mic off?
No, you fine.
On 41 there, all the way to the back is single file.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And I tell you what, right now, these guys, man, are doing what they have to do out front. So y'all should be able to hear me now just fine, yipping yapping. So y'all should be able to hear me just fine, yip yap all night long here. So as these guys, man, look at that 41 of Joe Burke looking good up top.
Yes, he is, Joe. I tell you, he needs some more help up there.
He does right now, though, the Joe and the 41. He's looking good, but he's got the help from that 17 of Tyler, who is tucked on to the back deck lid. Here comes the 7 of Eric. He's been flirting with the tie side all night long as they're going to go side by side once again here.
Eric will give him a little boost. And then
Yes,
about
he will.
3 more.
Yeah, absolutely he will. Yeah, draft package here for the Cup cars on iRacing's almost. It's similar to what it is in real life. Just doesn't work very well on the high line. You can see it now. You're going to need help. But you see 2-car breakaway up front. The 02 machine of Josh along with the 2 machine there. Michael there split up a little bit from the 43. That's going to help that high line try to come to the front. The 41 still trying to muscle everything he can. So definitely some exciting, patient racing going on up front right now.
Yes, it is, Joe. He got his nose ahead of him. He's got ahead of him.
Got his nose ahead of him ever so slightly right now as they storm across the line. This time by lap 23 of 100. And in the books here, looking good so far as that 41 is a half car, about a car length away. He'll go door to door with the 2. The 2 almost comes up into the door of him, and they try to side draft coming out of 4.
Yeah, that 41 using a side draft down through there on that back stretch.
Ever so slightly right there. The 41's trying to do what he can. Joe up front as we just go through this field and look. Right now, we're just seeing, I mean, you said it earlier, only 1 car off the pace here, but this whole entire field is within about 4 seconds of each other.
Right. They going to have to start racing if they going to get up front.
Absolutely. Well, right now, we're only lap 24 of 100. You definitely got patience and you got time. One thing you don't want to do is step out of line. Everybody is being patient. Everybody's being very calm, cool, and collective. You step out of line, you could drop back like a rock in water.
Yeah, that 41 dropped back behind the 48 now. Or 43, I'm sorry.
Yep, absolutely. We got Rick right here. We're just kind of looking back through some of these guys here in the backside. Everybody being very patient out here at Daytona, running single file order here. They're running it as front to nose, tail to tail here as they come shooting down the back stretch of Daytona. Good looking, good wrench machine in that 87 of Rick Mitchell right there.
They falling back a little bit more now.
Yes, they are right now, looking good so far.
Oh, we got a yellow flag.
Hey, yellow flag. Caution out for the first time tonight.
26 laps, that ain't bad.
No, it's not. Let's see what happened. The 84 machine. Oh, hard lick for him. Let's go back here on the replay and let everybody see what happened on the 84 of Lee back here. We're watching this. Oh, yeah, the 84 just hard licking to the wall. Wow.
He took both sides of it, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Tore that machine all 2 pieces. So under caution for the first time here tonight. Wow.
Do they have any fast repairs?
You know what? I didn't ask that. I have no clue if they did. Maybe if you, all you got to do is hit your little info and see. Should tell you up there at the very top corner.
Fast repair 0.
Well, And that means none. Boy, I tell you what. So that's going to be a one and done for Lee tonight.
Yep, it's over.
Hate to see that on his end.
Yeah.
Wow. That was a hard lick right there. Well,
Yeah,
I'll tell you
that knocked his car all the way out of the line there.
Yes, it did. Well, I'll tell you what, that'll give us enough time to get a talk in with some guys here. Let's see if we can't,
Talk to Josh and tell him his mom's watching.
All right, well, Skyler did not give me permissions to move anybody, so I can't talk to anybody.
Oh, he didn't, did he?
Wow, what's going on, Annie Aid? How you doing? Oh, not a problem, man. Hey, we get that all the time, and as far as our accents, not a problem. Well, we're on pit road here, and definitely get some pit times here. Boy, everybody's coming off pit road. It's a race off of it, and the two machines going to win it.
Yeah, were they talking about my accent?
Well, they said both of us, man. He's getting a kick out of it.
Hey, we both Southerners.
That's right. Hey, that's all right. Hey, we love it. We want to have fun up here. Well, the 96, he's going to get an EOL. And Skyler, if you're listening, I can't move anybody, so me and Tim can't. So we can't do any interviews as of right now. So, folks, we were going to try to maybe pull somebody up, maybe get a talk in with them. Just can't get a talk in with them right now.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, yo.
Whew. We may not be the best, but we'll do till they get here. Come on.
Well, that's what I'm saying, and hey, we definitely doing it right now. I mean, we're having fun up here calling a race. Hope everybody's enjoying it out there. Everything man's going smooth for you. Love calling these races. So yeah, there you go, Gerald. Yeah, so definitely a good one. Under caution for the first time tonight here at Daytona. Been a very, very good one so far here, as these guys, man, have taken to the high banks. They've been very patient as of right now. Just a little bit of a bump draft going wrong in the back and kind of send that man around earlier on.
Yeah, I believe he's had it, though, hasn't he?
He did. Just, I hate to see it on his end. Just sent him around and went boom. Well, I tell you what we can do. We can, since we're under caution, don't call me. I hear you.
We got a new leader, Joe.
All right. Well, lights off on the pace car, Skyler. If we go back on another caution, we definitely will try to get a talk in, but I think we got a thing fixed. We might be able to get a talk in with some drivers here later on in the race. Well, I appreciate it there, Andy, as always, man. So, hey, I hope you enjoy it. Sit back, relax. We're about to get interesting up front here, as these guys are about to storm around here. A couple Fords up front there, and a couple Chevrolets in the backside. So a mix of some good manufacturers throughout.
Great racing, buddy.
Absolutely it is. Very good racing so far. Well, Tim, you want to do the honors and bring us to the green?
I can do it, buddy.
All right, bring us to the green.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, pull them up tight and let's get ready to go back racing here. Race cars coming in. And we got a green flag, green, green, green. And we got Josh right out there in the front again. No, that ain't Josh. That's Michael out there.
Yeah, Michael gets to jump out here as the 07 machine. Josh gets pulled up to the high line and has no help as they come out of turn 2 down the backstretch. And he's going to drop back as a 43 of John Morris is going to sit there on the back tailgate of the 2 machine of Michael, as he's going to shoot off down there and hug that yellow line, because you can't go past that yellow line. It's out of bounds.
That's right. Tyler Cox is in there too.
Yep.
Joe, he's in, 5th place.
Tyler Cox moving it back up right now, showing him in the 4th place spot. as he's trying to bring that number 14 machine up to the front.
Yeah, they ain't got to the line yet to me.
Nope. Well, that's okay. They will when they get back here. But the 07 machine, who was leading this one earlier on, has just keep falling and falling and falling back.
Yes, he is, Joe. That must be frustrating, that driver.
Well, you're on that high line. He's trying to make it work. He's got the 40 right there marked glued to his back bumper. The 22 of Evans going to try to help him on the high line, but I got a feeling as soon as the door opens, he's going to try to scoot down the inside. As I say that, I'm not 100% sure. The 07, he's got an opening between the 23 there. Let's see if he tries to make it fit. Can't quite get it done as they go neck and neck out of turn 4. Well, they come through the trioval to complete this lap 31 here, but it'll be 32 going into it of 100 here tonight. The boys up front are single file. And they're getting a little jockeying going around up there as that 43 look to the high side for a second.
Yeah, Mickey ain't give it up yet.
No, he's not right now, looking on the low line there, but the number 2 machine of Michael out front. John right there in the second, Joe Burke sitting in third.
Yep, Tyler Cox in fourth, Eric Nick in fifth. He's coming on back.
Yes, he is right now, holding his own up top right there as that number 40.
Oh, we got 2
racing.
more jumped up there.
Wow, a whole slew of them, man, up top now. We got an up top, up here, high side party going on as we're racing it. Look at out front, the 41, Joe Burke, has trying to take that machine to the high side. He's got a fender out front. He's got help right now. Coming out of turn 4. He's like a locomotive high down the back stretch as they all are 2 by 2 coming down into 3.
Yeah, we're going to see a race now.
Yep. Oh, boy, they dropped down low. Him and his dancing partner, the 14 of Tyler Cox, the 41 of Joe Burke. They made the pass clean as a whistle up front. They got in front of the 2 of Michael right there and looked good doing it.
They left Eric Mick in the dry.
Yep, the 7 of Eric still up top. Can't quite get the momentum he needs and get that bite as we cross the line here, but he's still got a little help behind him.
Boy, that's what you call closing the door, ain't it?
Absolutely closed the door. Boy, up front was close as all get out. Come down there and just drop down a little bit. The 7, he's falling back there along with the 23 machine, just right trying to hang his own. And these guys are just trying to hold on up top the best they can. Tyler Cox looking like he's getting a little racy up front.
Yeah, he is.
Well,
Yeah,
we are
he's wanting
still.
to get up front, what he's wanting.
Well, man, you know what, Tim? I tell you what, through this whole entire field, you go all the way back here. I mean, you got to go all the way back to 22nd spot before this whole entire field is broke up. So the top 21 machines are all nose to tail.
And there ain't that much of an interval in between them last ones neither.
Nope, that's about 2.5, maybe 3 seconds.
2.5, yeah.
Yep. So not too bad. But the problem is they're going to have to get lined up and try to pull these guys up because to get to that top side, and boy, really quick right there. The 60 of James Finn, he almost got door slammed as they went side to side and traded a little paint. .61's back there behind the 40 right now in the 10th place spot. You with me, Tim?
Yeah.
Okay. You got quiet.
I must have hit the wrong button.
That's all right. Hey, no problem. Well, I tell you what, right now it's getting awful races. Let's go back up front here. As Tyler Cox is still hanging on there to the back deck lid of the 41 of Joe as they come across that line. A complete lap 36 here. And we lapped the 37 here, 100 in the books as they all will shoot nose to tail. Well, look at that 14. He is glued to the back end of the 41 machine.
I was just watching him, Joe. He's anxious.
Absolutely, he's anxious and looking good. He's got all the right to be right now.
That's right.
Let's see what's going on. There's your leader right there up front, Joe Birch. He has been able to put down, he's led 4 laps so far. And out front, he's had a very fast lap here of a 45.295. But he's got some hungry guys behind him in the form of the 14, the number 2 of Michael, and that 43. He's got a whole list of guys right behind him on his tailgate.
Yeah, Mickey done fell in below now.
Absolutely.
He fell to the bottom line.
Well, these guys, man, are definitely getting it done. They're all in a single file line. That might actually let me do what I like doing. I haven't done it in a while. Let's do the OSR Network rundown order, because that man right there, the 41, Joe Burke, he is out front leading this one as we are definitely running it. Let's see if I actually got a driver. Yes, I do. I got the driver alone. Boom. Let's bring up the driver alone as we go through it. So Joe Burke out front, right behind him. Right behind him, Tyler Cox. He's going to actually put this thing in that Toyota right there in the 14 machine. He's going to set it in the second place spot. As let's go back here to the band. Let's get to my second screen here. Michael sitting there in the number 2, looking pretty good in the No Labs machine. Right behind him, you got John Morris. He's sitting in the 4th place spot in that 43 speedrc.com machine out there in the 43. 23 there, John. Another John right there in the 23 machine, looking good up in the 5th place spot. Eric Mitch in that 7. He's been out up top all night long, but he's currently running in the 7th place spot. The 07 of Josh, well, he was leading earlier on. He's back now in the 7th place spot. Rick Mitchell, he's got the Viagra car out there. So he's looking very hard and strong as this one goes on here in the 8th place. Mark, he's back in 9th. And he's running the Home Net Hosting and PC Repair machine out there, currently in the 9th place. 10th place machine, the 61 of Jeff Smith. He's looking good so far. Number 11th place, that's the Mountain Dew man himself, Jeremy Rigney. In the 12th place, Evan Marlowe. He's back there in the 26 and the 22 machine in the 12th spot. 13th place, Jeff Weber. He's got that MPI machine looking good so far, running in the 13th place spot. Rick Mitchell, he's got a good wrench machine looking good so far. And the 15th right there, 15th place, 37 of Sean. He's got a battle going on the outside with Scott Neslin, who's in that 30. Eric Mitch, well, he's back here. Let's go to my different camera angle here so I can get you a shot of what his car looks like. He's got that Toyota-powered machine looking good. Eric Mitch right there in the 17th. And James Finn right behind him in the Matco Tools. That's right behind him in the 19th place spot is going to be this man right here, Steve Parks, looking very good, and the Paul's High machine behind him in 20th. There you go, Austin Moraine. He's looking good in the 65 out front right now. Robert Dudley, 21st position. He's got that Toyota powered man right here, looking good. A little crumped up in the front. Don't know what happened to him earlier on. Skyler Allen's got his Toyota in the RC Royal Crown Cola machine out there, looking good. Behind him in the 23rd, there you go. Looks like it's a BGR Racing Fast Signs out there. That's Charlton Sanders. Looking good so far. And behind him, this man right here, number 88 machine, got the Lowe's or the Superman on the hood. He's back in 24th. And right there, well,
Buffenbarger.
Well, yep, Buffenbarger. Brandon Buffenbarger. He's back in 24th. And 25th, Cody's out of the race right now, and on pit lane, we're watching this guy, Lee Wrigley. He's the last man who got it caught up in the wreck earlier on. But boy, that takes you through the OSR Network rundown order and takes us back to the top here to Joe Burt.
He's still going. That 14's still there.
14's right there tucked in behind him, looking good so far. as these guys men are screaming around here at Daytona International Speedway at lap 43, almost halfway home here tonight, as these boys are just doing battle, wheeling these awesome monster machines, as he's got that Chevy powered machine out front, the 41 of Joe Burt right now.
And it's looking good too, Joe.
Yes, he is looking fantastic out front so far, as this one is winding down here tonight. You gotta love, man, the speed that these guys are putting on up front so far, as they are nose to tail single file in formation. Just to give you an idea of some of the speeds that they're running around here. Right now, 198 from John Morrison at 43, 199, 200 mile an hour before they go off into turn one. Tim, that is bad, fast moving right there.
Yes, it is. They get faster than that, too.
Well, I tell you what, that's supersonic speeds. They're coming down the back stretch. Let's see what he gets as they run over the camera. He's at 197, 98, 99, 200. He got 201 before he had to get out into the turn, and they head off into it. Wow. You don't think the draft ain't working? Well, it's working beautifully.
Yes, it is. We got two cars getting back up there again, Rigsby. Let's see who that is.
Number 7.
Jeremy?
7 machine. He's back up top.
Yes, he is.
He's trying to take that high line again. What's going on, Dylan? How you doing out there? Derek, how are you? It's good to see you, man. Everybody tuning in here tonight. Definitely let me know how everything sounds, how everything looks to you out there. You know, if you got any questions your first time around, hit a like, hit a share. Definitely hit a sub out there. We'd appreciate it. And let us know who your favorite driver is. And, we'll try to get a talk in with some of these guys. Now, hopefully this thing goes green the rest of the way. We've only had one caution here so far tonight. These guys have been very respectful so far out here at Daytona. But you know what, Tim? As this race goes on, this patience, that'll go away as the closing laps get close.
Oh, we know that for sure. I tell you, every race we watch, the patience leaves about 10 laps to go.
We've had some wild ones, ain't we?
Oh, boy.
Well, right now, you're looking at some very, very good running. Well, I tell you what, let's do it right here. Now, while we were talking about it earlier on, and let's go for it, high and wide. That's right, the Blimpy Cam. We call it the Blimpy Cam here on OSRN, and I know all you people out there, this is the first for you at Go Fast Racing, but we call it the Blimpy Cam. It gives you a good perspective of the facility and just how far apart these guys are. And hey, who don't like Blimpy out there? You like Blimpy, Tim?
I love it.
I love Blimpy. It's a happy word. And as like I always say, I want to meet the person that can stay angry and say Blimpy, because I just don't think it's going to happen. Just being a mean person and say Blimpy.
It ain't going to help.
Could you just be mean and say Blimpy?
Oh, no. That would be bad.
Well, I tell you what, like I said, right there, we call it the Blimpy Cam. So here on OSRN, gives you good high and wide views, just shows you how it is. So there you go, folks. You heard it first here, the Blimpy Cam.
Still got a line that won't quit. I bet you they 23 cars right there.
They are definitely doing what they need to do here tonight at Daytona International Speedway. Well, I appreciate it, Josh. Go Blimp, go. That's right. We call it the Blimpy Cam here at OSRN. Always loved that, man. I love doing the rundown order. Love doing the Blimpy Cam. And we also like doing this. Tim, you know what time it is? Let's give it to them. We call this the Speed Cam, folks.
Yellow flag is out.
All right, well, folks, we're back live here under caution. So we go from the speed cam to the caution cam here, and it looks like the 18 of Charlton Sanders coming out of here. Bump draft gone wrong. Superman took him out, put him in the wall. 18 hard lick on the outside. Just tore up that machine right there. But I'll tell you, like I say, we come from the speed cam, and I always say that if that doesn't get your blood pumping, your hair jumping up and down on your skin, and getting you running around the neighborhood, I don't know what will. You must not be a race fan, or might want to set an appointment up with your doctor on Monday because you need some more medication. Either way, gotta love it.
This poor fella here, that night's over.
Hey, what's up, Dylan? Hey, I appreciate it. That's right, caution. Well, let's see if we can't get a talk with somebody now this time. All right. See if we can't get Joe Burke in here. We can find him. There we go.
Burchett.
Yep. Burchett? All right. We'll bring him up in here. I'll get to talk to him with him here. Joe Burchett. Joe White in the booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, man, I got you.
Well, I'll tell you what. You got a bad, fast number 41 machine out there tonight. How's that ride looking so far?
Oh, she's holding in there pretty good. Seems like the bottom's the way to go. Seems like we're good and hooked up on the bottom. I got my teammate Tyler Cox here riding behind me, just trying to bide our time and hold all these guys behind us until we can get to the finish line.
I'll let you get to your pit stop there. We're just watching in pit lane. Saw you slide through just a little bit. I hurt you so much, but it shouldn't be too bad on the restart here. But I tell you, how's the car feeling out there at Daytona?
Out front, it's pretty steady. Once you get in that draft, it moves around a little bit, but seems like the cars can't really hook up together anymore and really hook bumpers and push. It's more of the bumps and you lay off and bump again. So mostly up front, it's actually pretty bearable right now.
All right, well, I'll tell you what, right now looking good. Going to come back out here, starting 4th place here tonight. Well, good luck out there tonight, man. That number 41, Joe.
Thank you.
What race team was you in there again?
It's Overtake Motorsports.
Overtake. All right, let me get you back up here too then. Good deal. All right, Tim, I'll tell you what, an exciting one here so far. Looks like man going to win the battle off pit roads, the 14 of Tyler. And he's going to have the 43 right there behind him. We've got Skyler, man, down here in the interview room. So let's see if we can see what he's up to. Skyler, Joe White in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, Joe, what's going on, buddy?
I'll tell you what, it's a good race so far. These guys, man, are put on a very good show. And it's just been very respectful out here. You know how that works as the laps wind down, that patient just goes out the door. How's your car doing?
Car's doing good, man. I lost the lead draft there on the last restart and just kind of hanging out with a couple of other guys, and not sure exactly what happened, but one of them I was following behind one, and the guy in front of him, I was behind the 88, and the guy in front of him, I believe it was the 18, just in the tri-oval, was around it in the wall. I'm not sure exactly what happened there, but looks similar to the incident between me and the 84. It's unfortunate, ended another guy. But I think we only have 3 guys out of the race. So it's been a great race so far.
Yeah, it looks like 3 guys right now. Charleston, Cody, and Lee are the 3 out right now. Very good race so far here to be Daytona. I mean, you got to put your hats off. Starting the season out here really good here at the Go Fast Racing for the home nets race here tonight for the Cup Series. And looking forward to the rest of the races here. I mean, hey, it's plate track racing. It's definitely one of them that you just got to grit your teeth and kind of bear it. Do you think you got a car to get back up front?
Yeah, I think I can get back up front and just gonna be patient. And you know, like you said earlier, as you alluded, patience kind of starts to run out. We're just over halfway. I'm hoping these guys are a little more patient. You know, maybe lap 85, 90, then we can go. But just kind of depends on what's going on around me and the decisions that I got to make in the car. Trying to keep this thing around to the end.
Well, looking good, that 96, man. RC Cola machine out there. Drink a few RCs, man, and get that thing to the front. Good luck out there, Skyler.
Man, have a good night.
All right, we'll tell you what, Tim, right there, man, Skyler Allen, he's going to try to bring this thing home here tonight. He's back in the back right now, looking very good. As up front, that 14 of Tyler Cox, he was pushing the man up there all race long. Right now, he's going to be leading this one when they go back green.
I'm thinking he's going to be fast, Joe.
He is. He's got Toyota power up underneath the hood of it. Got an outside man there, John Morse, who's been very good so far.
We're going to go back green here in a minute. Bring them to green, Joe.
Yep. All right, we're going back green flag. JR, man, keep me having that kind of talk, my man. Have to be kind of cool and calm, man, in the chat out there. So here we go. We're going back green flag racing to come down the bad stretch here, Tim. Going to have to be very, very patient here.
I don't know why he picked the top.
That's a good question. We'll just have to see if it works out for him.
Unusual.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, well, let's see if it works out well for him. Usually I would have picked that inside lane. I'm like you, but we'll see if if the top side's something he doesn't know or something he knows that we don't know. How's that?
Could be something we don't know.
All right. Well, JR, man, I can't have it, and I'm going to tell you one more time. Don't want to have it in the chat, my man. We're here to race, have fun, and that's what we're about to do. Pace car comes out of turn 4. It's going to duck off on pit road here and let these guys go back to work here at Daytona, the super speedway here tonight. Go fast racing. These guys are going fast. Green flag. Well, he gets a good jump out front there, Tim. Let's see if he drops down to the inside. He's got the 41 there with him, Joe, that we just talked to a minute ago, and they do go down low.
Well, I've been doggone.
Wow.
They did know something we didn't know.
That's it. He made the high line work.
Yes, he did.
Well, he is out front. Here we go. Man, wow, that was a good move by the 14 of Tyler Cox. On the high side, though, we got a couple machines. Look at this rumbling of the 07. We've seen him do it all race long. He's trying to bring that forward to the front as he is trying to claw his way up there. He is side by side. Joshua Bondwell, the 07, he's got the 7. So we got 07 and 7 definitely up high, and they're going to try to bring it to the front side.
Yeah, Tyler getting up there a little bit high there, kind of watching him too.
Yes, he is. Tyler's trying to use that high line just a little bit as he's out front, got help. But the high line's got about 3 or 4 cars. It's been unique to see that these guys have been able to utilize that high line throughout the whole entire race. Not been able to get totally out front, but they've been able to get very up there, very close.
Yes, they have.
Right
that
now,
guy right there in front, Joe, the one to watch. Him and
Tyler
that
Cox.
41.
Tyler Cox.
That's right.
He's looking good right now in that 14, and I tell you, but this is one of these plate track races. Anybody can pull this thing off. As a 14, definitely he is motoring it down the back stretch out front with Joe Burke on his back deck lid. The 43 of John Morse right there. And right now, Michael's sitting right here looking very good.
I like the way Tyler driving. He's protecting that high line too.
Yes, he is. Right now, definitely protecting it right now. As the 07 man is up high, looking very good. Down low, you've actually got a slew of machines all the way back here. But actually, they're broke away. A little bit of pack here between them. So you got a little distance between the 22 machine and that 7 machine of, actually, you got to go back actually a little further than that, the 69 of Rick Mitchell.
Tell you what, if they stay in a straight line, it won't take them long to catch them.
No, it won't. The 63 is not that far off. He should have the draft to the tail end there of the 7. The thing about it is, though, you're right. If those top guys stay there, the 3 machines up top there of the 07, that's the 2 machine, though, now. And you've got this, looks like the 63 machine up high. And that 2 machine, we've seen him all night long. And Michael, he's been up front trying to do what he can.
Yes, he has, Joe.
Yes, he is. The 14 still out front of Tyler Cox right there, along with Joe Burke behind him in the 41. John Moore sitting in 3rd, and Evan Marlowe there in the 4th place spot. And you just see that high line just cannot get traction, and it's falling back. The good thing is they're probably going to fall back right in line. We'll just see if they drop down to the inside.
If they don't get some help up there, they're going to have to.
You know, the biggest thing we talked about, the 61, he's got a little gap right there. He's a little bit off from that front pack. He just can't quite make it stick and bring them guys to the front.
That 2 jumped up there just then.
He did. The 2 of Michael, he's up top holding his own with the 61 there of Jeff Smith. As that 63 of Rick, he just can't quite pull that next pack up there, 4 cars. He can't quite catch on to the 7 and bring that whole slew up. It's just like he's stuck with a wall.
You're going to need about 5 or 6 cars up there. You seen them a while ago. When they jumped up there, they started moving.
They did.
They moved in a hurry, too.
It's been a very good race, and these guys have definitely been flirting to the top side a whole lot this whole entire event. And right now, these guys, man, are definitely up top. But look at the power of the 2 machine of Michael, as he is taking 3 machines and is trying everything he can as he is pedaling that number 2 forward up front right now to try to bring the high line to a move.
Yeah, you know what I like about this league, Joe?
What's that?
They got respect for one another.
We see it right now, but you know what? It's lap 62 of 100, 10 to go. We'll see how much of that respect they got.
Oh, they won't do it when they got 10 to go.
Yeah, look, I'm going to wreck my mama, man, with 10 to go. What you think?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
They say, brother, I love you, but we got to go.
That's it. Absolutely. I'm throwing biscuits at him, man, with 10 to go. We definitely going to the front and winning this thing. And the 2 machine, he is out there like a mad Flintstone trying to pedal that thing to the front. That number 2, as he's up top, got help along the backside of him, but about 4 machines up there. As they come to the line, this time by the 14 of Tyler Cox is going to lead this one. But that 2 of Michael, he is right there coming into 1 as they go off into 1 storm side by side.
He's getting close.
Yeah, he just needs it a little bit. And I always said this, Tim, you don't got to get in front of him. You don't got to pass him. You just got to get that nose out in front of him just a little bit.
That's right. He's side by side with Tyler now.
Well, right now, he's got that nose right there where it needs as they head off into 3 out of 4. Let's see if he can win this one. Now, the problem is that 43 is broke off just a little bit. That's going to help the high line, but it seems to be that the 14 still got to run as those 3 machines just can't quite get it done. They shoot off into 1. They still are side by side.
They 2 by 2 all the way back.
Yes, they are, as the high line is trying to come to life here at Daytona with lap 64 of 100 in the books here tonight. They come down the back stretch. You got the 2 of Michael up high. Oh, he goes around.
Caution, probably.
Oh, he's hard in the wall. The 43's hard in the wall. No caution came out, and you know why? Because they went way down. But let's go back on the replay. Yeah, the 43 got all kind of wiggly right there. Let's see it. Bump draft gone wrong up front, I got a feeling. As they came down the back stretch, looked like maybe the 22, not sure if he got a contact with the 43. 43 got wiggly, but man, the 2 of Michael, hard contact into the inside wall along with the 43. And I got a feeling their nights are going to be done. Didn't bring a caution out because they made it all the way down into the grass area.
That's unfortunate for them, Joe.
It is, because definitely that right there is, it's not what they want to see. They would have loved to have seen a caution and maybe get that thing back up there.
That's right.
I'll tell you what, took some good drivers out right there, very fast ones, as the 14 of Tyler still out front, the 41 there, Joe, hanging out in his backside, the 22 of Evan, looking very good so far. Rick Mitchell right there in that 63, John Ronaldo, wow, I think that's it.
Mickey, he got one up there to helping him now. He was up there by himself.
Oh, where's he at?
Eric Mickey there.
Yeah, the 7, yeah, he's back there in the 10th place spot. I'm trying to hang on to it, ain't he?
He's trying.
Wow.
Well, we got this guy up here, Tyler Cox, man. He's showing them how to do it.
Yeah, it is. Tyler Cox right now, he would love to stay out front till the end of this one. But you know and I know, Tim, it's going to pick up when this thing, by the time it's over with.
Yes, it is, Joe. You got Evan Marlowe we ain't been talking about right there in 3rd place.
Yep, Evan Marlowe looking good so far.
Josh Barnwell is back up there in 4th.
Yeah, Josh is back in the 4th in the 07 machine. Look and see what a couple of these cars, got a little split up field here. You got Robert Dudley. Dudley. He's back there in the 19th with the 5th or the 37 machine of Sean in front of him. He was blinking just a little bit there. That's one thing you don't want to see, a car here on the super speedway blinking.
Yeah, Skyler is in 16th now.
Yep, absolutely. Your leader right now, the 14, the Tyler Cox out front. And he is definitely putting this thing, man, through its paces here tonight. Very good, very, very good event so far. As we're live here tonight, folks. That's right, HomeNet Hosting and PC Repair Cup Series Go Fast Racing Daytona International Speedway live tonight here. Very, very good run. Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to step away for just a few moments. Get some commercial breaks in right fast. Folks, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here from Daytona. All right, folks, we're back here live here at Daytona International Speedway to listen to the roar and thunder of these motors, man, screaming around here for the Home Net Hosting and PC Repair Cup Series here from Gofastracing here live tonight. First race of the season here to kick off this awesome event here at Daytona. These guys are still getting it done up front. It looks like they've caught a couple lap cars, but Tyler Cox still out front here in this one, Tim.
Yeah, he did. Did you see him get up there and get that draft right quick?
Yeah, he did.
That's what you call a race car driver.
Doing very well out here so far.
Yes, it is.
He's leading his way.
Yeah, he's kind of pulling off a little bit.
Yeah, Tyler's actually kind of holding his own up front with that 41 of Joe right there tucked in on his back deck lid. The 22. Now we're at lap 74. Tim, we're going to have 25 to go. Now any other track, I'd say it's business pickup time. Run what you brung. The problem here at Daytona, it's a little bit early. I think about lap 10 or 15 is when you get down to about the business is going to pick up.
I do believe you're right.
Right now, the 14, though, he doesn't want to get too far out there. The 41 will run him down here.
Yeah, he got to be careful.
Yeah, that draft definitely will pull him back in if he gets too far up there. It might be the fact that the 41 might be actually holding back a little bit, but I don't know. The 14, he's trying to grab a draft. He is weaving up top. But look at the bump draft from the 41 of Joe, who just puts it when he goes into turn 3.
Doing a little bit of, he's moving around, ain't he?
Well, he was moving around, trying to get the draft on the high line, get it to the low line, maybe break up that run up front. We've had a very good long green flag run, and I think we got green flag pit stops.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, Travis, out there? I tell you what, appreciate it. Right now, look at that 60 machine. James Finn, he is bringing the 61 of Jeff along with him.
You just can't get enough up there.
And Tim, I got a chuckle a minute because I got to say it, man, on the 63. He's got the Viagra machine out there. He's the hard charger of the race.
I knew you had to say that.
I'm sorry. Oh, wow. Well, hey, good. Oh, they go bumper to bumper in there. They touch coming out of the turn.
Yes, they did.
Man, good driving job there because that could have been disastrous between the 60 and the 63 machine there.
And we got one off the pace.
Yeah, well, a couple of them off the pace are actually coming out of pit road. The 07 machine, we got caught up in the wreck earlier on there. They're out of the way, but look at the 14 of Tyler Cox. He's holding his own up front. Now, these guys have been out there for about 24 laps. Tim, the next question is how long do we got before they actually take a pit stop? I got a feeling would have been about a little less than 25 to go. You know, I'd say about the next 5 laps or so.
It should be around 81 or 82.
Yep. Well, that'd put us in about 5 laps.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Well, right now, everybody's being very respectful out there, and I know at this point you're probably getting low on fuel. The car's getting a little bit light on you. Got to be very careful on how that thing reacts up front. As there's still Tyler Cox out front here leading the way. Joe Burchett right there behind him. 22 of Evan Marlowe sitting in 3rd spot. The 60 machine of James Finn right in 4th. And Rick Mitchell out there in the 5th place spot. And that 63 as that rounds out the top 5. Definitely a good slew of cars. Everybody being patient so far.
That lap 79.
Yep, lap 79 of 100. We're going to have 20 to go when they cross the line this time by.
Ooh, we get a little mix-up up here.
Yes, it is. The 14, he's still out front, but boy, it looks like they're getting a little bit antsy there in the 22 machine of Evan. He looked on the high side, can't quite get it done. Can you feel that tension starting to build a little bit up front there, Tim?
Yes, I can, Joe. And I tell you what, that 22, he's getting ready to go up.
The 22's getting ready to go up.
He may wait till after the pit stop, but he's getting ready to go.
Well, you know, we've seen a couple of them all race long, takes that high line and drive it up there. So if we can get enough help, we know the high line can definitely get up there and run with the leaders.
All right, we got 5 of them right there in a row, right behind the 41. And if it was going green from now on, I guarantee you they would go high.
Yep, well, Skyler Allen back there in the 10th place spot, he's moved it up here. So the top 10 machines are all nose to tail. You got to go all the way back to Rick Mitchell, who's got the second pack of machines back there with Robert Dudley. He's blinking just a little bit. That's what you don't want to see out here on a plate track race, a guy blinking. You know, folks, we are in a virtual world, so that happens.
All right, there's 81, Joe.
Yeah, we're going to see if they actually come in here and take a pit stop. I mean, they got to do it here pretty soon. You're right, Tom. That's another thing to get out there. Now, I've said it before. These guys, as of right now, they're not on the back bumper. They're actually doing what I call a textbook draft. They're not right there on the back bumper. They're leaving about a foot or two, about a half of a hood length off of each other. That's actually going to keep those cars from overheating. But yeah, with them darkening on the outside and inside, probably is cooling them down just a little bit. But you see the distance between each one of these machines. That will keep them cool. Now, with 10 to go, forget about it. You're going to blow that thing sky high. You're going to be tucked up underneath the back nose or back tailgate of the guy in front of you, trying to push him for everything it's worth.
And maybe get a shot at the flying shot.
That's right. Absolutely. You know, right, like I say, right now, they're holding off a little bit. They're keeping those motors cool and in check. You
There
wait till
come one in.
about 10. Yeah, we got a green flag pit stops coming in. But you wait till about 10 to go. You're going to see these guys close that gap up and not worry about the temperature in them motors.
They got to come in soon.
Yeah, those leaders definitely do. They've been out there for 30 laps right now, so be interesting to see. I mean, they definitely can make it the entire distance. I know, obviously, you know, if you come in now, that you're taking a gamble on tires and what now.
No, when you're up front, you hate to give it up, but it's got to be done.
I think Josh, the 07, talking about Josh, he actually spun earlier on, hit the inside wall.
They did.
Wasn't that him? Yeah, that was him. Yeah.
They gonna go another one.
Yes, they
Starting
are.
to drift off.
Yeah, Josh got caught up. He's one lap down, but I think he was the one who actually got caught up in that wreck earlier on. He's out there. He's currently in the 16th spot. That's it.
I missed.
Buffa said out there, time for the money shot. Money stop. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're right. I mean, you got to hit your pit stop. And that's another thing, Tim. Going into pit road, it's going to be a green flag stop. Everything has to be perfect on these leaders up here.
Yep, looks like I ain't going to lap 85.
Molly, I'm going to say they're going to be able to do at least 35 to maybe 38 here on this one. Right now, Tyler Cox still leading this freight train of machines up front with a 41 of Joe behind them. As we're getting here, is getting excited. Here they come. Well, you know what? Let's watch them. Well, they're coming hot and heavy. He locks the brakes up on that thing.
Oh, one went out through the grass.
Yeah, he did. Well, let's watch old Tyler's pit stop right here and see what happens.
Did he hit it? Oh, he missed it. Yeah.
No, but hey, Tim, he just took. He took.
Ooh.
Yeah, he just took 2 tires and got back out. Think that's a smart move?
Yeah, yeah. Well, right here, yeah.
You think it's a smart move?
Yeah, Daytona and Talladega ain't too bad on tires.
And you're right. That's something we haven't talked about here all race long. Now, the thing about it is, though, now here's where it's not a smart move. He has nobody out there with him. No drafting help whatsoever. So, even though his 2-tire stop might be a good one, he is the guys behind him, those 3 machines are going to catch him and blow right by him. Oh, not a problem, Josh. Josh Mom. Might have to find another name to call you instead of Josh's mom. Oh, what did I tell you, Tim? That 40 machine, he just called him and blew right by him. And that's going to put Tyler Cox back there. He's going to get a hook on him, but he had no help. The 41's going to come up there and be right there on his back bumper. So the 41 and 14 are going to be hooked right back up again. That's going to put Robert Dudley, the 15 machine, leading this one. And look at that, 14 and 41 of Joe. Boy, I got a feeling when this thing, man, streams out, it's going to be awesome. Oh, not a problem there, Miley. Fall asleep on me, Tim?
I'm hitting the wrong button. I'm sorry.
Man, I tell you what. You gotta get you a piece of tape and say, mash here.
Oh, Lord.
Just call your mom, okay?
Yeah,
mom.
Yeah,
We'll just call her Mom. Mom out the chat. What's going on?
yeah, Mama. Hey, we in 5th place now, Tyler Clark is. Cox. They're coming. They're moving, Joe.
Yes, they are, man. They are definitely coming up through there. Now, they've got about, they're 32 seconds off, so it means they got a whole track. The problem is the guys in front of them, they're going to have to make a pit stop. The 2 leaders, the first place and second place, are going to have to definitely make another pit stop. When they do, oh, wait a minute, the 32's around. The 36 or the 32 is around. If a caution comes out,
Yellow flag is out.
yellow flag is out. We just saw it. Wow. Let's go back on the replay. Yeah, with a 36 machine who actually was trying to look here. Going through the tri-oval, and he just caught the back bumper of him. Actually, that was the 96, Skyler Allen. Oh, wow. Skyler just caught the back end of Eric Minch. Turned him. Just a bump draft gone wrong in the turn there. Watch it one more time. Yeah, he was gaining so much, though. Look how fast the 96 was coming up on him. And he just...
Coming too
bad
fast.
timing. Yeah, just bad time. Bumped him in the tri-oval. Not the place you want to bump at. Wow.
Well, that'll put Tyler Cox back in the lead.
It will. Well, I don't know if it's going to put him back in the lead quite yet.
Well, they got them 2 in front got a pit.
Well, my question is with 9 laps to go, does everybody come and pit?
I don't think so. I do believe Robert Dudley. I don't know if there he comes, I think. Yep, there he comes.
Yeah, Robert's got to come in. Eric's got to come in. The thing is, does Tyler and them come in?
Eric ain't getting down there, though. Eric ain't coming in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there he is. There it is.
Yeah, I was
there
going
he
to
is.
say he's going to have to because He's been out there for quite a long time.
He's not coming in, Joe.
I see that. But he's off the pace.
I reckon he got enough fuel.
I don't know. We've got about 9 laps to go in this one. It has been a good one so far. I'll tell you what. Let's see if we can't find that man right there, Tyler Cox, and get a word in with him.
I believe he's going to get it, brother.
He's got a very, very good shot. Problem is, you know, I don't see old Tyler in the in any of the rooms here, so can't get a talk in with him. Well, we'll go to the 41 there. Actually, that would be the 41 of... We just talked to Joe a little bit ago. Well, there's Eric Mick.
I don't understand why. Dudley didn't come in.
Well, Skyler, I'm not going to say who got the UL on that one because I don't know y'all's rules that well, and so anyways, I'm gonna hold off on that one, and we're just gonna say, man, bump draft gone wrong there on that one. But I want to see if we can't get a talk in. Let's see if we can't get the number 7 machine here of Eric up here. It's been very good so far. All right, let's bring this number 7 machine here. Eric, this is Joe White in the booth. Got a copy?
Hello?
Hey, Eric, this is Joe White in the booth. How you doing?
All right, how's it going?
Oh, pretty good. Well, I'll tell you what, sitting in 4th place. You've had a bad, fast, hot rod all race long. You got what it takes here in the closing laps to get up front?
It looks like I'm going to be starting on the outside, so it kind of depends on the kind of push I get and if everybody goes for the bottom off the restart. So, I don't know. Hope I have something, but I'm sure a lot of us are thinking the same thing.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, I'll tell you what, it's always going to get a little hairy and exciting here at the plate track races. So we saw you earlier doing that high line, and you was able to push it just a little bit. Did you learn anything from earlier on?
I don't feel like I've been able to get up behind anybody and push them as well as I've been able to lead, and I don't know how that makes any sense given fixed setups and all, but yeah, I don't know. Hopefully I have someone to push me behind and somebody in front of me, and we can make something happen here on the outside.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, good luck out there, man, in that number 7 machine.
Thank you.
All right.
Good luck, Eric.
But, make sure I get him right back in the right room. What room was you in there, Eric?
Just the race channel.
Just right, okay. All right, that was Eric out there, and looking good so far.
He's in 4th place there, Joe.
He's got a good shot sitting in 4th spot. He's going to be on that high line, like you said, so that's definitely going to be a treacherous area there he's going to have to work with. Got to see what he can do on this restart, though.
Tyler Cox is back in the lead.
Yeah, and if he can block like crazy. Now, here's the 2 things I like telling people out there in the chat. Obviously, the last lap ends it. 5 to go. If a caution comes out, that ends it. Guess what, Tim? They go back green. If they make one more lap around here and a caution comes out to put an end to it. So Tyler up front's got to keep that in the back of his mind.
Yes, he has, Joe, and he got his teammate right below him there.
He does.
I believe all things is out the window right now, though.
Yeah, you might as well just throw it all out because it's about to get business is picking up front here, and it's run what you brung time. These boys are about to push it through the window, and then we always say it. They could probably end up just wrecking everybody for this one's over.
Oh, boy. Get down to the nitty-gritty right now.
That's right. No doubt about it.
folks. It's race time. It's race to the end. And
Absolutely.
It can get real, real dirty.
That's right. Hey, it's Daytona. We have 2 plate races, Daytona and Talladega, and they both can get exciting as this one is pulled off. Here we go, folks. Hang on to your hats. These guys, man, are about to put on a show here. Here's that man up front, Tyler Cox. He takes the high line again. Going to see if that pays off for him here one more time. Pace car's coming out of turn 4. Should be for the final time here tonight at Daytona. Season openers, we got a couple cars spinning. Green's out. That's not going to keep the green from going. Here we go. Pace cars in. They go back green. Tyler Cox gets a good jump up high over that man, the 41 of Joe Mitchell.
Yeah, but we got Eric Mickey right there on top.
Yes, we do. The 7, he's up high. If he can get a little help, he might be able to hold his own. Down low, the 65 of Austin. He's trying to do what he can to hold that there as there's 5 to go. Look at that. I told you, the 41. These guys won't hold back now. It's 5 to go. Blow that motor sky high. They're going to put it up underneath the back tailgate of you.
Run what you brung, brother.
That's what I'm talking about. Run here, and they will definitely put it all. Nail biting as always. Hey, look at Gene out there. It says bite nails. Well, hope you have a few left by this one's over. Coming across the line to complete lap 95 of 100. We're going to have 4 to go. Caution, 5 to go. Well, if caution flies now, forget about it. That man out front will end it here. Here we go. Man up front. There you go. That's Tyler Cox, Joe Burchett. He's sitting in second. Austin Marine right there in third. But that 7 up high is holding his own.
I don't understand why they don't get in a racing mood.
Well, you know, that's the thing. You see the 7 up there. He can't do anything. Everybody's scared. If you step out of line, are you going to have somebody come with you? You know, if you don't, that means you're a sitting duck and you're going to drop back.
That's right. Jump in there behind that 7 and get it on.
Well, they seeing that he's not been able to do anything, and that's the bad thing. Who's going to make that first move to try to jump up there? You got to remember, these cars just don't act like the trucks too much. That's the bad thing about the draft package with them.
Yeah, that's right.
So far, so good.
There we go. That's
Right
3
now,
jumped up there.
Yeah, you got about a few of them right now up top. The 07 machine looking good. He's got help. Well, he had help for a few moments. It just can't. Oh, touch. The 7's around.
Yellow.
Caution's out. That ends it right here. Tyler Cox is going to win this race here tonight.
Tyler Cox is your winner.
Yes, he is. Let's go back on the replay and watch what happened on this final lap here. And I think it was a 60 and the 7 got together and just made contacts and a little bit of side drafting right there to come out of 4. And I think the 60 machine, yeah, he got the apron bumped up, got into 7, turned them, and a hard lick right there as they come out of the turn. Wow, caution out. It is over with. Tyler Cox is going to win this race here tonight.
Yeah, he is.
Wow, and Joe is going to sit it in second. Austin Marine right there is going to come up in third.
Austin
Marion. Yeah, well, hey, it definitely was an awesome one. I appreciate everybody tuning in to this one. This was an awesome race here. I mean, it definitely was a great show. We're going to get a talk in with the top 3 guys here tonight, and it's going to be awesome. It's definitely one of a kind here. Wow, Tim, I got no words to that one.
I'm telling you, man. I tell you, that 7 was coming.
He was. He tried to highline all night long. It just that the 60 there caught the apron, and when he did, it drove with his car back up top and went right into the 7. Nowhere to go. Just one of them racing deals.
Yeah, that's one of them it just happens.
It does. But Tyler Cox is going to pull this one off here for race number 1 here tonight at the Daytona International Speedway for the Home Nets Hosting and PC Repair Cup Series Gofastracing Daytona International Speedway. What a race so far. What a race it was all night long. Man, my hat's off to all these drivers out here. What a race to kick off the season.
Yes, that was a good one.
Well, John, yeah, you missed the race. Come on now, John. You're supposed to be my main man coming up here, John Marine. So is that who, he says Team Metalhead. Team Metalhead. Okay. That actually a team? Yeah. Wait a minute. Well, Tyler ain't in Team Metalhead.
Where's Austin at?
I don't see Tyler. Tyler, you ain't on the team speak. Tyler need to jump on the team speak.
Need to get a hold of Skyler and tell him.
Yeah, he can hear us. Tyler's out there on the chatting. As they come around here for the final time at Daytona here, that man right there, Tyler Cox, is going to put it in victory lane. What a finish here tonight. Wow.
I got to make it them 200 yards more.
That's
What
all
a
he's got to
race.
make it. Yeah, what a race it was. Wow.
I've enjoyed every bit of it, Joe.
And we love Daytona. Love these style races.
Oh, yeah.
He says he's in
Hey.
the overtake channel.
Take the bridle off and let her go.
All right, well, now he's down there in the waiting area. All right. Well, as we get set here at the end, this one's they coming around the final time down the back stretch. Hey, I appreciate it, Mom, out there as always. Hey, we'll be here next week. Put on a good show here again for you. Definitely.
Well, he finished
All right,
fourth,
Tyler.
Joe.
Well, you got to wait till the race is over, Tyler. Hold on now. Can't bring you up yet. You might blow up on the back stretch.
Get him third.
Look, never know what might happen.
That's right.
And we definitely got to wave the checkered flag. Well, unofficially right now, but he comes out of turn 4 for the final time here, Tim. And definitely going to put this thing in victory lane. That number 14 machine. His last pit stop, he was dead on. 2 tires stopped there. And it was the magic stop, all he had to have.
Yeah.
Yeah, John, look, you need to show up earlier, man. Dog, I tell you what. Well, here we go, right there. Tyler Cox along with the 41 machine of Joe right behind him. Going to bring it across the line and win the first opening race here tonight, Daytona International Speedway. For this one here at the Gofastracing Cup Series. Man, my hat's off to that man right there in the 14 machine.
Yes, my hat's off to him too there, Joe. Tyler, you done a great job, man.
All right. Now we see Tyler. We need to find Austin up here also. There's Austin. Bring him on here. Definitely get a talk in with all top 3 of the guys here. Get my stuff all set up here. Well, let's bring up the 3rd place man here. Austin, I'm going to say it's Marine. Is that right?
Marion.
Marion. All right. Well, Tim, let's get a talk in with him.
Austin, have you got a copy of Tim McBray in the booth?
Yep, I got you.
How do you pronounce your last name?
Marion.
Marion, that's what I thought. How did that race tonight, buddy?
It was pretty good. Had some early on troubles within the first 10 laps. Had to drop back because I was blinking a little bit, but then my computer settled down and just very slowly and carefully worked my way back up.
I heard that, buddy. That car handled good.
Oh, it handled good. Way back in the pack when I was like back towards the in 20th or so at the back. The car got really tight, but when I was up front there, it never really got tight at all. So for the most part, it was pretty good. I only took right side tires on my last pit stop.
Yeah, we noticed that, and that done you pretty good there. I tell you what, man, y'all put on a good show tonight, and I appreciate every one of y'all. You got anybody you want to thank there, buddy?
Oh, just want to thank all my teammates at Metalhead Motorsports, Eric Minch, Jeff Schmidt, Michael Trevarthian, and Todd Cray and Dylan Vos. Couldn't do it without them. Also, great help from Skyler Allen here, putting on this league. He's done a great job. I've been here for a year now, and it's a lot of fun.
Well, brother, y'all put on a good one. I can tell you what, third place ain't no bad start on it the year. You know, you done good.
Well, thank you very much. Hopefully, I'll have some more good runs here in the future. I'm going to go for that championship.
We're going to be sitting right here watching you, brother. We'll talk to you next week, okay?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, that's the third place man there, Austin. He did a great, fantastic job all night long. Well, let's bring up the second place man, Joe, right here, and get a word in with him tonight. It's our second place man there, Joe Burchett, as he pulled it off here in the number 41.
Joe Burchett, it's Tim McBrayer in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, Joe, I've been watching you all night long, man. That car is a good one there.
Yeah, it did everything I asked it to do. Just wish could have went those last 3 or 4 laps green and see what we could have had there for old Tyler.
Yeah, Tyler been sharp tonight, buddy.
Yeah, well, that was our plan. We were working together all night. We wanted to try to get Overtake Motorsports 1-2, or at least one of us get a win here. And just the way it lucked out, he was in front when the caution came out.
That's right. Well, that's unfortunate, but buddy, I'll tell you, second place ain't bad.
Yeah, good points. Good way to start off the year. Good momentum. Definitely want to take this into Atlanta. The way the team is working and both of us and how we drive, I don't see why we can't possibly do the same thing in Atlanta.
Oh yeah, I love Atlanta. Atlanta's a good track. Anybody you want to thank everybody?
I just want to thank my sponsor, Swamp Dust Seasoning. I want to thank my team, Overtake Motorsports, Adam Chapman, Tyler Cox, Derek Pemberton, and on the spotter box tonight, Tim Giles for an awesome spot. And thank you guys for coming on doing the broadcast for us. And thanks Skyler and all the partners at GoFast.
Well, we sure do appreciate you too, Joe, man. You done a great job tonight. We've been watching you all night long. You have a good one, brother, and you enjoy that second place.
Thank you.
All right, Tim right there, second place man, Joe Burchett. He did an awesome, fantastic job all night long. Well, we'll go off down here because this man right now, he's out there just celebrating the best he can. Tyler Cox in the 14 did everything right tonight and put it in victory lane here. Tyler Cox, Joe White in the booth, got a copy?
Yeah, I do. What's up, guys?
Well, I tell you what, you definitely had the pit stop of your life out there, and it was an awesome finish to the race. Tell us what you was going through your mind on that last green flag stop.
I knew I had to get in the box real well, and I hit it perfectly. We took actually only fuel only. Didn't take 2 tires. Didn't figure we needed tires for the shortest run we were going to have, and me and Joe just knew if we could come in first, then everybody else would follow, and and they would pit in a bigger pack, and it'd slow them down, and that's exactly what it did. And I can't thank Joe and all the guys from my team enough. Team Overtake. I couldn't ask for a better group of guys to be with.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Definitely, you manhandled that number 14 machine all night long and did a fantastic job out there. Well, you won it here. First race of the season, Daytona here tonight. International Speedway for the Go Fast Racing opener here for the Cup Series. Got anybody out there you want to thank for the win?
Oh, absolutely. I'd like to thank all the guys from Overtake, obviously, Go Fast Racing League, you guys for broadcasting. Big Dog Concrete out of Oxford, Maine, they sponsored the race car for this season. Happy to have a real-life sponsor on. Can't thank them enough for hopping on board. If you guys need any from New England, needs concrete work, just send me a message on iracing, or the phone number's on the back of my car. There's just my mom and dad, obviously, they help support. They just help get me a new simulator. It's just a big thing, and I just couldn't be more happier. Obviously, winning the race is amazing, and I'm just on cloud 9 right now.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, definitely. Hey, I'd be on cloud 9 too. Man, awesome. Pulling off the victory here tonight. Daytona International Speedway style. Your winner right there, folks. Tyler Cox putting it in victory lane.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Tim, man, let's go through this result order right now. Let's bring this thing up. What a race. Tyler Cox putting it in victory lane. And you got to look. Joe Burchett right there in second. Austin Marine in third. Josh Bonwell sitting in fourth. Stephen Parks sitting in the fifth. Robert Dudley sitting in sixth. Scott Neslin in seventh. And you got Brandon right there in eighth. Jeff Smith sitting in ninth. Around the top 10, you're looking at Rick Mitchell. You look through the rest of the results. Tim, I tell you, it was a good race from the green flag to the checkered flag.
It was an awesome race, Joe. I tell you what, these guys, they know what they're doing. I knew that Tyler Cox, I watched him when he got in front. He was just like a real NASCAR driver. He knew where to block and when not to.
Yes, he did. He knew what he had to do. He came in on that last pit stop and got it done when he needed to. Well, folks, I tell you what, man, I want to appreciate everybody coming out on this one, and I appreciate all the guys here at the Go Fast Racing for letting OSR Network bring this awesome race to you. Race number 1 here of the series, Daytona International Speedway's the Home Net Hosting and PC Repair Cup Series, and the Go Fast Racing from Daytona. It was a thriller from the start to the end. Congratulations to Tyler Cox and all these guys out here and everybody that puts on this league. But we're going to see you next week. Everyone, have a good night.